Hey everyone! We're 2 minutes late because we heard a strange noise over on that side of the living room. And so Chris went to investigate, and it was toast crinkling around in his box.
I'm not sure what's going on
I'm not
over
sure
there.
what's going on. But actually somebody in the comments just said, make sure that you unwrap your candies before the show starts.
Oh, yeah.
And right as Toast started crinkling his box around. So if you hear some weird crinkling noises, it's Toast doing something in his Amazon box, his favorite Amazon box.
Yep.
Anyways, welcome to the 72nd virtual session.
Yes.
And the first thing we will say is that we have finally made a plan for what will happen for the next few weeks for the virtual session and thereafter. And that plan is that we will go up to number 75 with the session. So that's tonight plus 3 more. And then we will go on a summer pause or a summer break with the intention of restarting in the fall, sometime in the fall, on a less frequent schedule, maybe once a month or something like that as a kind of special event. Yep. Lots of gigs are coming back here in New York, and people are going outside, and it's nice outside, and I think everybody's, including us, having some screen fatigue. So I think that's the way to go. I know some of you will be sad, but some might be happy that this train is stopping for a moment. But that's the plan. And then in terms of the real Mario's session starting up, we're not sure about that. We're still thinking about it, but we will keep you updated. Hopefully by the time this is going on pause, we'll have a plan for that.
Yep.
Okay, and I should say before we start our first set here, make sure if you're able to keep contributing through the end, because we are paying our leaders up through the end, of course.
As always.
And for these last couple sessions, we're doing kind of a CTAR style session. If you were around last summer, CTAR stands for Common Tunes at Reasonable Speeds. Chris and I will lead extra sets during these, and then we'll have I was going to say a smattering of guests. That doesn't sound right. A few. A plethora? No,
sure.
That's too many.
I would say less than a plethora, but
we will have less than a plethora of guests each night, so a bunch of different people to kind of close out this chapter. Okay, on that note, let's get started. I was thinking we should do slides first.
Great.
Road to Lisdoonvarna. The second one is Off She Goes, and the last one is Miller's Maggot. I've been trying to play the tunes that I teach in the Irish Arts Center classes, so that's one that we just did in the level 2 class. So hoping folks can join on for those. And maybe 3 times each. I'll call it. These are so short.
That's true.
We'll see. I'll call it as we go. First one's in the key of E minor. Second one in D. Last one in G major. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one of our two pandemic theme songs. Actually, I think there's three. I think that one, Calliope House.
Calliope House, right.
Those are for when we're feeling happy, and then for if we're feeling unhappy, Splendid Isolation, I think. Or
Very
angry.
on topic.
Yeah, very on topic, yes. Okay, so I see that Kim Harris has announced bingo.
Yeah, she already won. Incredible.
That's amazing, because I didn't even make any
Wild.
bingo
We're not even
boards.
playing, but
She's, maybe it's magic.
Could be magic, yeah.
Oh.
Magic bingo.
And Peter Rahill says that he was going to send something in for the magic theme, but it seems it disappeared. So we already have two magical things happening this evening, and you might have seen that the theme is magic for tonight.
We don't actually know any magic tricks.
No. The reason
just preface everything with that.
The reason I selected magic was because we read an article in the New York Times about this famous magician.
Yes.
Only like a day or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a card trick that nobody knows how he does it. Like, not even the other great magicians. And
no one can figure it out, right?
Nope, nobody can figure out. And he has told most of his tricks to other people. He's 90-something. Except this trick he claims that he can't even explain how he does it.
Mm-hmm.
Which
pretty
is
cool.
Really fascinating. There's a great article about it. Anyways, it made us start thinking about magic and tricks and things like that, which neither of us can actually do.
Absolutely not.
But I spent half of today looking at YouTube magic tricks, and we'll be performing some for you later. But I want to start...
Performing is a stretch, I think.
You don't think they're very good? Is that what you're saying?
Well, they're okay.
Don't get your hopes up. But first, I want to start with, this is not magic. This is just like one of these math word magic tricks. Mm-hmm. Okay? So do you want to do it while I'm telling people what to do?
What do I have to do? Just follow the directions?
Follow the directions.
Great. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so everybody can select a number between 2 and 9.
Okay.
Okay, multiply that number by 9. Do you remember how to do that?
I think so.
Do you know this trick with your fingers? With the 9s?
No.
You don't?
No.
Oh, when you're multiplying by 9, you just say you're doing 9 times 3, you put down your third finger, and then it's 27 is the answer.
Oh.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I multiply 9s. Okay, are you ready? Let me review what we've done so far.
Yeah.
Select a number, multiply it by 9, okay? Add the 2 digits of the answer.
Wait, what's my number?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to do the one more time because they want to play some tunes. Okay, select a number.
Okay.
Multiply it by 9.
Okay.
Add the 2 digits of the resulting number.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm there.
Great. Okay, subtract 5 from the number.
Okay.
Okay. Assign an alphabet letter to the number based upon like A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3.
Got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Everybody got it? Okay. Think of a country that begins with that letter, but don't say it out loud.
Okay.
Okay. Now, take the second letter of that country's name.
Yep.
And think of an animal that begins with that letter, but keep it secret for a minute. You got it?
Okay.
You got it. So you should result with 2 words.
Yep.
A country and an animal?
Yep.
Okay. So I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm supposed to say, I don't think Denmark has elephants except in zoos.
Huh.
Did it work?
No.
No?
No, because I picked Djibouti.
No. Oh, okay. My paper says some people might pick Djibouti. Actually, it says, who's heard of Djibouti?
I picked Djibouti and Jaguar.
Oh, okay. It did not work on Chris. I wonder if it worked on other people. Tell us in the comments.
Great magic.
We're off to a terrible start with magic. Okay, let's move on to some tunes, and I will we'll keep talking about our magic tricks later.
Great.
Okay, so we have our first special guest this evening, Brenda Castles. She hasn't been on the session for a while, so we're really glad to have her. I think she mentioned that they're still kind of locked down where she is, so we hope that stops soon. Hope that people keep their masks on and get vaccinated. Anyways, Brenda has selected a few tunes. Now, I think this is the set where she plays in some odd keys. Is that right?
She's playing on an A-flat concertina. A-flat, E-flat concertina. So sorry.
It's magical, and you might want to listen if you don't want to do some transposing, or go for it with the transposing. I might try to play along with her.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Enjoy.
I'll play a slip jig called the Fairy Slip Jig, and then after that a slip jig called the Humours of Whiskey that I learnt growing up at home. And it seems like this version, even though it's the common version for us at home, it's a little bit unusual maybe, because anywhere else I hear it played, it's in a different key and the version is slightly different. So we played this one in Group of Kills at Flas when we were growing up as well. It's a nice simple tune. So yeah, the Fairy Slip.
concertinas in that shot.
Yeah.
I see at least 3, maybe more. That was lovely. I didn't actually play along because I was practicing my next magic trick. But I like Humours of Whiskey in C minor. I have to try that. It's really, really good. Also, somebody has commented that we have a Bluehill, which I like. Yes. That was a gift that was sent to us. And also, we were going to tell you guys the name that somebody suggested for a giant avocado.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to say it?
I don't remember it.
Avocadissimo.
Avocadissimo.
And then we were thinking that the small avocado should be molto and meno avocado.
Yeah.
We had a whole bunch of other stupid classical music name ones the other night. But I think avocadissimo is quite good.
I like that, yeah.
I think we might keep that. Whew, I'm really nervous because I'm going to try my first magic trick right now.
Well, okay.
What?
Well, there was the The other one. The
Which
number
one?
trick.
Oh, but it wasn't really magic. That was just.
Oh, okay.
This
I wasn't
is-
sure if that was magic or not.
No,
it
it's
felt
like
magic.
It's like math magic. This
see.
is like real magic.
This is real magic. Okay.
That I've been practicing all day after watching YouTube videos, and it's really quite amazing.
Yeah.
Chris has seen it, so I'm just gonna give it a go. This might
Yeah.
not work.
Okay.
I gotta get the sweat off my hands here. Okay,
Mhm.
so okay, so I have a spoon here. You can see just a regular spoon. Okay, and I'm gonna make it disappear.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, I have to think really hard. Okay, here we go. It's gone. Okay,
Where'd
now
it go?
I'm gonna make it come back.
Wow.
Okay,
I was fooled.
Do you know how it works?
No.
I'm not even wearing sleeves, so I couldn't like get it into my sleeve. It's just
It was magic.
It's
Yeah.
magic.
It's good. Very good.
So that's the first magic trick of the night, and don't worry, they'll get worse after this. We didn't have very many community magic submissions. Actually, only one.
It's a difficult theme.
It is a difficult thing because you kind of would have to send in a video of yourself.
Right.
But if you have any magic tricks or any magic related anything that you want to put into the comments, go
Feel
for
free.
it. Okay, we're going to play some hornpipes. Oh, yeah. So I was thinking we should do some classics on the bookends, and then in the middle we're going to do a rather rare hornpipe that I taught in my Irish Arts Center classes. So the set is Boys of Bluehill, which is in D, the Western, which is in C major, so that's a little odd, and then Harvest Home at the end. I don't think we've done Harvest Home in a year or something. We should have been doing it much more frequently.
Yeah, it's a good tune.
So D, C, D, the last change is odd, and I will try to lead us through it in a graceful-ish way. Okay. 2 times
I will
each.
try not to walk all over the change.
I'd say a stop is probably the best
Great.
move here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That started sounding a little like a different genre for a while. I liked it. It was good. Like kind of ragtime or something.
A little bit, yeah.
Great. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Hornpipes are nice on the piano.
I know. I like
Sort of
them
like
a lot.
bouncy and fun.
Yeah. You sound great.
Thank you.
What was I going to say? Oh, yes. I'm going to say this a few times tonight because I know we have people who come in and out of the session, and that is that we are doing tonight plus 3 more sessions before we pause for summer break with the intention of starting in the fall on a less often schedule, kind of as a special event sort of thing. We're not sure about that at all.
Maybe more like once a month sort
Yeah.
of the situation.
Probably
we'll
once a
see
month.
what the demand is.
Yes.
Stuff is starting to open up, lots of sessions going on in New York, so people are out and about and doing their thing.
The weather's nice.
Yeah.
High vaccination rates here in the city, so yes, I think that's a good move, and we're feeling like we could use some time away from the screen as well.
Yeah.
So make sure you come back for the next 3 sessions if you're into it. If you like the session,
Or
or
just go
not,
outside.
No, or go outside. Yes.
Good choice too.
A few things are coming up that I just wanted to mention because there is a lot of stuff that you can do this summer musically. We may do some Tune Splice stuff, although I have a feeling we'll probably lay low for a while to kind of re-energize from the last year. But I have a list in case you need stuff to do. Swannanoa Gathering is virtual this year, all 5 weeks, and I will be teaching at the Celtic Week, or Irish Week, I'm not sure what it's called. I think that's the 3rd week, and a whole bunch of other Tune Supply folks will be at various weeks for Swannanoa, so check that out. Fairbanks Summer Arts Festival in person up in Fairbanks, Alaska. If you're up in Alaska, I'll be there. Chris will be there.
Or if you want to come up to Alaska.
Or if you want to come up to Alaska, although there's no rental cars. There's literally no rental cars available in Alaska. I just looked today.
Yeah.
It literally says there's no cars available.
Yep.
If you search on Expedia.
Yes.
It's insane. Anyways, I'll be there with Alan Murray and Alex Williamson dancing, and Emer Arkins, actually. I think it's Emer's first trip to Alaska.
Cool.
So that'll be really great. Fiddle Hell is going to be in person the next time. It's in fall sometime. I'll be there. Tons of other Toothlight folks. O'Flaherty's in Texas is real.
It's real, right?
It's real this year.
Real in person, yeah.
I'll be there. Comfort Way is restarting in September, mid-September. And
if
then
anyone wants to come to New York,
Yeah.
let us know if you want to come to the show, because we can set you up.
we always say we'll bring you backstage. I don't know if they're going to do
That's
backstage.
true. We can't promise that anymore, I guess.
We will bring you if it's allowed. Mad Week. I'm not doing Mad Week or Main Fiddle Week as a teacher, but those 2 things are also happening. So there's a lot if you are in need of tunes. And did you say that Celtic Colors is virtual?
It is, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
just
crazy.
saw the announcement yesterday.
That's not until October?
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and Irish Art Center classes are going to be virtual. There's a summer semester coming up, and also the fall semester. I just got an email saying the fall semester will also be online. So 2 more semesters online. Okay, enough talking. We have a really special guest, and I say that because it's a duo that is not Irish. It's Laura Metcalf and Rupert Boyd. Together they make Boyd Meets Girl. And the cool thing about this duo is that I went to school with Laura at Boston University many years ago, and in the classical music program we played together, and then we lost touch, didn't talk, and then when we both moved to New York, we re-met. What's the word? Reconnected.
Yeah.
We reconnected, and now Laura and Rupert kind of run our little classical program through the Tune Supply store. So they are going to play some stuff. I haven't even heard it.
Oh, it's great. You'll enjoy.
Awesome. It's not
I'll let
tunes.
them-
This is just for fun. So
yes. Although you might be able to play along with the first one.
okay, cool. Have
So
fun.
They'll introduce their tunes themselves. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Rupert Boyd,
And I'm Laura Metcalf.
and we are Boyd Meets Girl. We're coming to you from our living room in New York City.
So today we're going to share with you 2 of our favorite tunes. The first one almost needs no introduction. It's Blackbird by the Beatles. And then the second one is the Lively Vivissimo by the contemporary Bolivian composer Jaime Zeneman.
Love that. Fantastic.
That's amazing. Laura and Rupert do all sorts of, well, they do everything. First of all, they know how to play everything, and they're amazing. But they take pop songs and make them into cello and guitar duets.
Yes, they have done some gorgeous arrangements, including, I think on one of our concerts they played a Beyonce arrangement.
Yes, I was just going to mention the Beyonce arrangement.
Very cool.
And they're available to do to supply orders like for gifts, and so we get to hear all of them.
Yeah,
and
they're spectacular.
Oh man, they're so good, so good.
Laura and Rupert also run a concert series called Gather NYC, which if you're in New York, I highly recommend checking out. They've just restarted. They're in person.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Outdoors, I believe, and in person. So check that out. And it features like all kinds of incredible artists and storytellers. Laura
is also in a quartet called The Overlook, which features music by Black composers, and it was started during the pandemic, and they've been on some of our concerts as well. So Laura and I have a lot in common, and I'm so glad we get to work with her. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. We have just a very few community pictures and one video. Mimi, we got your video, but we can't put it on. It was too late to put it on, so we're going to put it on next week. It's a great video that Mimi sent us. But we have a few other things. First of all, we have just one picture of toast that we wanted to show you.
So that's how Toast is doing these days.
I put this on Facebook and I didn't even know how to caption it.
Yeah.
We could have a best caption contest if anybody wants to.
And then we have one picture submission on the theme. We're doing that now?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So this is from Angela Botzer. Her caption was...
coffee is magic, or something.
Something like that.
And I agree.
I'm butchering it. It's, here we go. Oh yeah, my coffee maker makes magic.
Yeah.
Coffee.
I agree with that.
Agreed, yes.
Without that magic, I would have trouble in the morning.
Then
Dan
we got
Snyder.
a video from Dan Snyder, which I don't remember the caption on this.
Let's play it,
Okay.
and then I'll tell you what the magic is.
Great.
You'll probably see it.
Come on, Nuna. Come on, Opus. Come on, Opus.
Love that.
Oh, huskies.
Huskies.
So the magic is that they are dog sledding when there's no snow,
Right. That's right.
which is pretty cool. And I'm that's obviously up in Alaska. I'm not sure which kennel it's from, but I love those dogs. Okay, and I think that's it on the community pictures this week. I know magic is like a hard thing
Yeah.
to send a picture.
But don't worry, we have a lot more magic tricks.
Bad magic tricks.
Bad ones.
You didn't learn any, by
No,
the way.
I did not.
Why not?
That's okay though.
Okay, speaking of magic, I'm going to do one bad magic trick right now.
Great.
Okay, so I have this. I have nothing in my hands besides this penny. I think it's penny. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to make it disappear.
Great.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh no! Okay, I have to try it. Try again. Try again. Try again.
You made it disappear. That's true.
Okay, I have a penny. Okay, I'm gonna make it disappear. Okay, got it.
Where'd it go? Is it on the floor? Great.
It's good I'm not a magician.
Yeah.
That's
makes
really
sense.
better if I. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that was the next magic trick. Let's move on quickly. Let's move on quickly to the next set of tunes.
Yes, let's.
Which is from Brenda Castles again.
She's got some reels for us here.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Ooh!
Love that last one.
Yes. Chris said to me, Caitlin, you need to learn that last one. And I said, wait, do you know it and I don't know it? And indeed, that is true.
Yeah.
That's quite a step that we've taken, that Chris knows tunes that I don't know. Oh, I forgot to tell people after we played the slides earlier about our idea.
What?
Well, our Zoom slide.
What?
Our Zoom slide.
Oh, yeah.
I should mention it
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
everybody has been on Zoom this past year, and hopefully everybody has been testing their microphones before they go onto a Zoom call. I have been instructed by Chris to always test my microphone before going on the Zoom call because I often have tech malfunctions.
Yes.
So when you test it, it goes dun 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 dun, and I always sing it back to the thing to test the microphone, and I go dongle dong 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 dong. Well, Chris was just playing that on the keyboard earlier, and we were thinking it might make a nice slide. We haven't really completed it yet, but it will go something like. That's as much as we got right before the session started. So we'll be working on the Zoom slide for you. I'm sure nobody actually wants to remember that melody.
We can play it in a set with the Star Wars jig.
That would be great. That would be great. Oh, I was going to play Star Wars jig tonight. Forgot. We'll do it next time. Okay, so we have made it to the halfway point, and we have a poem from Mimi, as usual.
Hi, Mario's gang. A poem this week in honor of Mary. Tonight's awful poem, tonight's little ditty, will honor a spot down in old New York City. It's on Avenue A, and you can bet your toupee that on Thursdays the doors open to tunes so pretty. The pub Mary O's is within a stone's throw of other cool joints trad musicians might know. 11th Street, Swift's, Slancha, and the Wren. We'll visit them all as soon as we can. But it's Mary's that has biggest heart of them all, even though it feels micro as we crowd in her hall. We run down the stairs to stash all our cases and then sit by piano and greet smiling faces. Order drinks, order food. All hail Mary O. It's as her kids wander among us as they go to and fro. She's all business, that Mary, and won't miss a thing. Empty glass, someone's birthday, a proposal with ring. And though she hails from Mayo back when, she's all New Yorker, plus part comedian. Do we love her? Do we? Do the oceans hug the shores? Do we love her? Do we? And we'll love her forevermore. Hail Mary. And apologies to Cole Porter for mangling his lyrics. Thank you, Caitlin and Chris, for everything you do. Thank you to all the special guests tonight. And to all of you out there in interweb land, please support the session with whatever you can. Lovely to have you with us tonight. Please support Mary's however you can. I'm on a secret campaign to buy lots of gift certificates and not cash them in myself, although I'm also a scone addict at this point. I think there should be a 12-step program for that. Hope you're all staying safe and enjoying the warmer weather and cover up, for sunscreen and that sort of thing. Eat your kibble. Take care. Bye.
Excellent poem as always.
Yes. Haven't heard Eat Your Kibble in a few poems, I think.
Oh, did we miss it the last couple ones?
So.
Oh, shoot. I see that somebody said, I see Amos is off his diet. I think Amos is on his diet, right? The kibble is
That is the diet
of Amos. Great hat, as usual. We second Mimi's sentiments about supporting your local pubs, and of course that goes for not just New York. I know a lot of you watching from other places have your local pubs, and I'm hoping they're opening up soon. And we certainly have been frequenting our local businesses a bit more. It's been nice.
It's been nice.
And yeah, a bunch of the sessions here in New York are open. We went to visit Grace's.
Yes.
Which is on Monday nights and running
Wednesday nights.
Sorry, man, I always get them confused. Yeah. Matt Stapleton runs 2 sessions, and I always forget Grace's and Hartley's
on Mondays.
Yeah. Okay, and yes, if you are able to throw a few bucks into the session contribution box, we will use that to pay our leaders tonight and the rest of the nights that we have the session going. So I'll throw that into the comments in just a second. It's also, of course, up above Chris's head. We are going to have a little bit of limoncello, which has become now a tradition on session.
We actually have 3 different
Yes.
bottles of various citrus cello in the freezer right now.
Citrus
so we're gonna have this is Peter Rahill's limoncello tonight.
It's good that we had a cello on the
Right.
on the session tonight.
Right.
Were you already drinking that?
No, because
Oh.
I have my whiskey.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Yes, we're back to Peter Rahill's whiskey. Limoncello
Limoncello.
after sampling Bob Beamer's limoncello
Limoncello.
last time. So,
Yes.
here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bears. Cheers to you out there. The OG limoncello.
Yeah. Well, this is the overproof one.
Oh, this is
This is the high gravity
Be
limoncello.
careful.
Yeah.
So good.
Very nice. Very nice. Love
So
that.
good. We're gonna have to get Mary to start carrying good quality limoncello, like homemade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Peter can go into distribution
Oh, that's a good idea.
with Mary.
Yeah.
That'd be
Set
good.
up a deal.
Yeah.
Do you want to show that picture from Mary?
Yes. Mary sent this picture last week, but she sent it just like 5 minutes before the session ended, so we didn't get it on. But it's really good, and I think it may have been happening during the session last week, the virtual session. I'm not sure, but I think Rogan is here, so she can tell us. It's coming. Oh, there it is. Rogan and Sarah sitting at the bar, which we are now allowed to do finally at Mario's. What are they eating there?
Scones?
Is it scones?
Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, it looks good.
It does look good.
Excellent. Well, we'll be back there soon. Thanks to Mary for sending that picture in. Okay, and then one other thing before we play the next set. Our Limelight series, which has been going for a couple months now, actually. I think this is the 3rd month, where we feature 2 Tunes Play artists in a 5-minute bite-sized performance twice a week, is coming to an end on Saturday, right? And Emer is actually the last one. So I think there's 25 or 30 of them. And they're all in a playlist on this channel, and of course they're free, so I'll put the link there, and you're welcome to go and check out the individual artists, and of course please support the individual artists. Go buy their CDs and stuff like that if you like what you've heard. Yeah. Okay. Tunes. That was an abrupt end to my sentence. Sorry about that.
Tunes.
I was thinking we haven't played the Slockit Light in a long time, and I don't know if Pete Shug is watching, but I always play this for him, or I dedicate it to him if he's at the session. So we'll do that first, and then we'll go into Silver Spear, classic, in the key of D.
Okay.
One, two, three. time. Great. Let's see. Oh, it says on my paper here that I'm supposed to do another magic trick.
Okay. What do you have for us?
Well, I didn't have any time to prepare this magic trick, but I guess I'll try. Let me remember how to do it. Okay, it involves a knife. Okay, let me just think about this for a second, because I have to. Okay, I have to get set up here. Hold on. You should talk to them for a second
About what?
something.
About magic? All the tricks that I didn't learn?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna attempt it. Okay, let me remember how this goes. Okay. I should have prepared myself. I have $1. I have $1, normal dollar. Okay, and I have a piece of paper. Okay. I'm going to fold the piece of paper around the dollar. Okay, and then I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to stick it in between the dollar parts, dollar halves. Okay, so it's inside of the dollar, right? Do you agree?
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
All right. Okay, now I'm going to stab through the dollar and the paper.
Great.
Okay. I hope I did this right. Whew. Okay.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to remove the knife. Okay. So the paper has a hole in it, as you can see. Can you
see
verify?
it? Yeah, I will verify.
Okay.
Does indeed have a hole.
Okay.
So you probably can't see it on the camera, but it's there.
Okay. And the dollar, no hole in the dollar.
How'd you do that?
Magic.
It's magic.
It's magic. Whew, I'm glad that works properly.
Okay.
Okay, great. Next.
Great. Nice
next.
job.
Okay, next. Oh, we have another special guest.
Yes.
So this is a really cool one. And actually, this was supposed to be on the session in March, around St. Patrick's Day. But if as you'll know, if you tried to email me in the last 4 months, I just missed the email entirely under a pile of about 800 emails. So we're just now getting this onto the session. But we're really excited to have Gregory Grene and some of the members of the Prodigals, which is a very famous Irish rock band based here in New York, playing or singing a song for us outside. I don't know when they recorded this, but it's outside. And the fiddle player is Gregory Grene's nephew, which is pretty cool.
Very cool.
So here we go. Just imagine that you're back in March. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Imagine it's St.
Let's go
Patrick's
forward,
Day,
yeah.
and you're getting a nice personal performance
St.
here
Patrick's Day
from
2022.
There you go.
Yeah.
From the Prodigals.
There are ghosts on the wind, whisper and sigh, and they sing of the past as they pass you by. Mist on the moon, and the rain sifting down on the streets of the city. And Belturbet Town in his room in the Bronx, when the family has gone, he listens for echoes lingering on. A long road he's come, and the path lies ahead, in the lull of the living, the dance of the dead. But there's ghosts on the wind, whisper and sigh, and they sing of the past as they pass you by. And there's mist on the moon, the rain sifting down on the streets of the city and Belturbet Town. A girl he loved once back in Belturbet Town, he can still hear her laugh. And when she turned him down with the tears and the whiskey, they feared he might drown. And he left a young heart there in Belturbet Town, but he found a new life. They said he'd struck old. He found a new wife to have and to hold, and the children they raised were a far distant cry from the boy that he'd been in those days long gone by. But there's ghosts on the wind, whisper and sigh, and they sing of the past as they pass you by. mist on the moon, and the rain sifting down on the streets of the city and Belturbet Town. So he takes a long look at the stars overhead, the votive and hope of the quick and the dead, and he closes his eyes, but the dreams that drift down have arisen like mist out of Belturbet Town, where there's ghosts on the wind, whisper and sigh, and they sing of the past as they pass you by, and there's mist on the moon, and the rain sifting down on the streets of the city and Belturbet Town. There are ghosts on the wind, whisper and sigh, sing of the past as they pass you by. Mist on the moon, and the rain sifting down on the streets of the city and Belturbet Town.
Woo! Sorry, I didn't realize you were back.
Go.
Sorry. That was awesome. I was getting ready for the words that are coming up.
Yeah.
What a great thing to see, Gregory. I did a few gigs with the Prodigals.
Yeah.
One time it was in Butte, Montana, I believe, and it was at the Great Irish Festival that they have out in Butte, and I had a blast.
Cool.
It was so much fun. Big outdoor stage, and I did their 10K run the morning of the gig. After staying out and maybe having a few drinks, and of course Butte is at altitude.
Yeah,
it was great. The whole thing was great. I remember it very fondly. Okay, and I mentioned in the chat that I think I'm correct in saying that Gregory and the boys are back playing at Paddy Riley's occasionally, and I don't know when or where. I just saw on their Facebook page that they have been doing their late night gigs there. Classic New York bar that you should
highly
definitely
recommended.
visit.
Didn't
Yes.
they at one point they only serve Guinness?
Yes.
For a long time, right?
Yeah, definitely. When I got to New York, it was all Guinness.
Yeah.
Now they have
There's
other
normal,
things.
yeah, everything. Yeah.
Do they have everything? For a while, they only had 3 things. They had like Guinness, Harp, and cider.
I think they have a full
like
set of taps now. Yeah.
well, that's probably good. And they also have a session. Niall O'Leary leads the session on Thursday nights, which is also back. Okay, we have 2 more sets. One from Dan Walsh, a secret special guest that we threw on tonight, and then we're going to do another one. But before we go, of course, we have to do the word game, which Chris loves. And our 2 words this evening are whip meg morum and shiviness. Here's how you spell them. And if you're new to the word game, the way this works is you can tell us what you think the words mean in the chat. This has nothing to do with music or magic, actually.
No.
It just happens every week, whether we want it to or not. And the winner of a prize will be the person who puts perhaps the cleverest explanation for the word, or it can be the real one or not the real one. It's up to you. The prizes on offer are a tune written on a mailing label. It's very hard to see this. Or
the glare is kind of problematic.
I know.
Here, I'll try to show it better.
There you go. Or you may select one of the Tune Supply t-shirts or tank tops on the website, and we'll just pick one winner tonight for the best real or fake definition of either of those words. While you're thinking of your definitions, I will tell you about next week. I mentioned earlier that we are going to do 3 more sessions after tonight before going on a summer break. And we don't have the full lineup for next week, but as of now, the folks who are confirmed, there will be maybe one or two more, but the folks that are confirmed are Aidan Connolly. We haven't seen Aidan in a while.
Yes.
Amazing fiddle player. Alistair White, another great fiddle player. Just Alistair. And Marta Cook on harp. And I think we'll have maybe one or two others joining them. Keep updated on the Facebook page, the Tunes Play Facebook page, and you guys are all probably on the mailing list. But if you're not on the mailing list, the link is down at the bottom of the description of the video. We also send out updates there.
Kurt got a bingo. That's good. Congratulations.
People are going to be yelling bingo in actual sessions. I just realized.
Yeah.
Okay, we should play real bingo with
that'd
real
be fun.
bingo
We could
cards
play it
in
at
the actual session.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun. Okay, but it'd be a little tricky though because we wouldn't know what the tunes are going to be ahead of time.
Yes.
So we might never ever have a bingo.
Right.
Okay, I have to think about how we would do that. All right, so I have not. You know what? Let's go to Dan Walsh's set, and we'll choose a winner during the set because I have not gotten to read your.
Great. Now to give it a little more time
definitions.
for everyone to come up with their cleverest definition.
Yes. So you might recall Dan was on last week, and I said that we didn't have time for both of his sets. We're putting his other set on this evening.
Dan is a fantastic 5-string banjo player from the UK.
Shrewsbury. Yeah. Here we go.
Enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Dan Walsh and I'm from England, although I'm here in Wales at the moment where it's very sunny, as you can see. Don't be fooled, it's freezing. But anyway, I'm going to play you 3 tunes, starting with a march called Stella's Trip to Kamloops, which, to be honest, I assume is Canadian, but I haven't actually checked. But Kamloops is a lovely town in British Columbia where I did a gig a while ago. So Stella's Trip to Kamloops, and then we're going to go into 2 reels. The Road to Errogie, which is by Adam Sutherland, who's an incredible fiddle player from the Highlands in Scotland. And then lastly, a tune called MacArthur Road by the legendary Dave Richardson. So I hope you enjoy these tunes. And we're in A for the first 2 and E for the last one. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Loved it.
That was awesome.
That's probably one of my favorite MacArthur Roads.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that whole
was
set
great.
is
Yeah.
great.
Fantastic.
And Lynn was just saying, she said, I absolutely adore this musician's playing. Yes,
As do
we do too. How did we get hooked up with Dan? Do you remember? I feel like he's my friend now, but we, like many Tunes by musicians, we have never
Yes,
met.
of course.
I can't remember if he wrote to us or somebody recommended him.
I think he was recommended to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's been great. And
if you recommended Dan to us, then show
thank
yourself.
you.
Yes.
You get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, he's really a great player and also a really great person to work with.
Yeah, for sure.
Really nice, generous guy. So, like everybody else in that category, we hope to meet Dan someday. Okay, I wrote in the comments, you guys are way too good at the word game. It's very, very difficult to choose.
It is difficult to
a
choose.
winner.
We think we have one.
I want to, can I say a runner-up before we tell the winner? We're just doing one winner tonight. The runner-up is John Timaeus with Whip Megmorum, an English dessert made of egg white, potato, oregano, and vanilla, beaten and toasted like a meringue. Bah. That sounds like it could be an English dessert, actually. Yeah. So good. Okay, do you want to announce the winner?
Yes, so our winner tonight is Robin Pat Corner. Meg Morum might have been a storied fiddler, certainly a fast one, fast as a whip. Years to come, people in town would applaud a particularly enthusiastic reel with Whip Meg Morum.
So good. It's so elaborate.
It's elaborate. That's why we chose it, is because there's like a whole storyline to it.
It's a story, and there's layers, and it makes you think about like who's Meg, and you know, where'd she learn to play the fiddle and all that. So Robin,
send us an email, tunes@tune.supply, to tell us what tune you want on a label, or if you want a T-shirt.
Yes. If you choose a T-shirt or tank top, it has to be something that's in stock on the Tune Supply store, and you can find that out by going to store.tune.supply. Or you can choose any tune you want, and Chris will custom write it onto the label.
I will.
With a computer, not with his hands.
Yes, with a computer.
Okay, I think we should do one more bad magic trick before we play our last
Great.
set. What do you
Love
think?
it. Yep.
Before we do that, I'll remind everybody, if you are able to magically make some money appear in your virtual pockets and want to put that into the
our virtual pockets
into the virtual contribution box, so we can pay our special guests. I will put the link one more time into the chat. There it is. And it's here if you want to type it in. And it's in the description of the video, whatever works for you. Okay, so let's see. This one's hard. I have to remember to do it. Okay, we found the penny that was lost before. That was magically lost.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fold it up into this piece of paper that has my taxes on it or something like that. Okay, so... Okay, I'm just folding it into the inside of the paper here. Chris is watching to make sure I'm not doing any funny business.
It looks a little funny.
Why? Okay, so it's in there. Here, I'll show you just so you know. It's in there. Okay. Holding the sides in. What?
Okay.
I am. Okay. So let's see here. All right, it's folded in there. Okay. Now I'm going to make it disappear here, hopefully. It's not working. Okay, so let me try it again. Okay, I'm going to make it disappear. Here we go. Okay, I think I got it. It disappeared. So let's now see if it's in the paper.
Where'd it go?
Magic.
Can you make it reappear?
Disappeared? No.
Okay, great.
I can't. Okay, that's
well done. That was a nice one.
Oh, I'm sweating. The magic tricks were so nerve-wracking.
That's great. Bob Beamers has reminded us to read the real definitions of the words.
Yes. Thank you, Bob. Sorry, I got too excited about
too excited about magic. Sorry about that.
You too can learn the tricks that I showed you by searching "basic magic trick" on YouTube. Okay, so a whip meg morum is it's actually a Scots dialect word dating from the mid-17th century. And it was actually thought to have begun as the name of a Scottish folk tune.
Interesting.
I didn't read that until just now. Anyways, it means a noisy quarrel about politics. We have quite a few of those in our current times. I guess all times probably have those.
Probably all, yeah.
Okay, and shiviness. This one is just great. Okay, it is defined as, quote, The feeling of roughness caused by a new undergarment.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Like if you haven't washed it yet.
Yeah, like you bought some underwear and
Yeah.
they're not like broken in.
Right.
Isn't that great? It's like very
good word.
evocative
Yeah.
sort of word. I didn't read where it comes from. Well,
Is it related to skivvies?
that probably,
Yeah.
yeah. It's from 1818.
Your shivvy and your skivvies.
Yes.
There's some
exactly.
shiviness in your skivvies.
That sounds like you have some sort of bug in
Yeah,
there or
that's true.
something. Okay, there's your words for this week. I guess we'll have 6 more words
Yeah.
because we got 3 more sessions. I'll find some good ones. Okay, let's play one more set. I selected a few reels to end off with, some classics. First one is, The Wind That Shakes the Barley, and then Gravel Walks.
Oh.
Gravel Walks popped in my head today. Great.
That's a great tune.
Great tune.
Yeah.
And the last one is Reconciliation, another favorite of the real Marios, the in-person Marios crowd. We'll see if we want to do these 2 or 3 as we go along. Keys are D, A minor,
Ish.
D-ish.
A minor-ish.
Oh, A minor-ish, and A major.
Mhm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. all my secret variations now, and is following me on them. That was great. You learned my run up on the A chord.
Yes.
That was excellent. Okay, there's been some great commentary. There's a slightly it's not dirty. It's not a dirty thing. I mean, it's kind of dirty. I'm just going to say it. Harris Rothman says, gravel walks is the experience of walking in underwear that's still chivy.
Good. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Amazing. Castu says I should consider launching Magic Supply. No, I'm not sure about that.
Advised.
I'm not sure about that, but thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm going to stick to playing the violin.
I also like this person's username, Mike Mixolydian Music.
Oh,
very nice.
That is very nice.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm glad you like the reels. Okay, I just want to say before we end, there were a ton of really great word definitions that we didn't call out tonight. So if we had time, we would bring everybody's on screen because you guys are the best at this. We're going to have to do this in the real session too.
Yes, definitely have to bring the word game.
Also, I was thinking, it's May 27th, and you know what that means?
No.
It's almost Halloween. It's almost Halloween, and that means that it's almost time for Dress as a Tune at Mario's, and we will hopefully 99% sure
it should be in person.
Be doing that in person, yeah. And the folks who have done it in person know that it's quite an extravaganza, and I feel like now there's been 2 years of thought processes building up for the Mario's Dress as a Tune. Yep. So you should probably start planning now because you only have.
I know we're planning
5 months.
Yeah.
You only have a little over 5 months to get your costumes in order.
Yep.
And I'm sure that Bob Beamer has already started. So, just saying. Okay. That's all. That's all we get to the end.
I wanted to say, I think that we're missing somebody who won a prize from the last 1 or 2 week session. So if we haven't heard from you and you won the word game or bingo.
I think it was bingo.
Yeah.
And I think they wanted a tune on a label.
But we don't know who it is. And we don't know what the tune is. So if you are the winner from last week or the week before, send us an email so we know what tune to print for you.
Everybody's going to send an email now saying that they were the winner and they would like a tune. And also our winner from tonight, please make sure you email us. And the email address, if you don't know it, is tunes@tune.supply. There's no .com.
Here, I'll type it up on this.
And it's on the website and all of that as well. Okay, so we will plan to see you next week. I don't actually have a theme for next week. I should probably have that now so that people can start preparing.
Yes, we'll try to get that out shortly.
Favorite type of cookie? Baked good?
Yeah, that could work.
Dessert?
Favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? Yeah. We'll think about it. It'll be something on the topic of some sort of food thing. We haven't done food in a while.
Yeah.
It's because I found that great recipe for the tahini cookies today.
Right,
That's why I'm thinking about it. We'll put it onto the website and on Facebook, so check there. And otherwise, we will be very excited to see you for 3 more weeks of virtual sessions before we go on summer break.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Have a great Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
It's a holiday weekend.
I completely forgot it was Memorial Day. That usually means there's a great session at 11th Street.
Yes.
The night before.
Yeah. And thank you. So let's see. Thank you, Brenda, and thank you, Dan Walsh. Thank you to Gregory Grene, and I don't know the names of the other 2 guys that are playing with him, but the Prodigals. And thank you, Laura and Rupert.
Yes. Yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a great holiday weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.